I really haven't made much of a habit or really intended to have any kind of um, really personal videos up on my YouTube channel. But I mean, there's something that I've known for years that I should be doing, and I haven't been doing. And the reason I know why I should be doing it is because always in the back of my mind, when I'm doing certain things, you know, in the back of my head there would be this voice like, you know, you should be doing this, you know, you should be doing this. And it's really foolish to know what's going to be a result of what you're doing, and you know what the result is going to be, and that it's a bad result, and then to do it over and over again. And I don't want to be a fool anymore. I don't want to be insane. And I know that for me, that I should be eating a raw food diet. You know, even if it's like 80, 100%. Now, I've been eating a raw food diet for, well, about a 60% raw food diet for about 2 months up until last week. And I just moved to this island, and when I came here, I didn't bring pots and pans and things. So it was actually pretty easy for me to be raw until I told people that, you know, I didn't have pots and pans. You know, then people started bringing me things, and I was like, oh, I'll just use the pots and pans for, you know, like making large salads or something like that. But that's not the case. I went out to the store and I went past the produce section, and I bought, you know, I bought the beans and I bought the rice. So I've been a vegetarian for over a year, just about a year and a half now. And I've been vegetarian off and on like 2 or 3 times since, I mean, I was about 20, 22. But I've been eating a vegan diet as of last Saturday, and I can say I felt so bad. And I'm not saying like having a vegan diet is the reason why I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling bad because I'm eating a cooked vegan diet. Versus before last Saturday, I was eating a high raw vegetarian diet. I was still having eggs and milk and veggie burgers and things like that. But for the most part, I was eating salads, fruit salads, you know, snacking on almonds. But now I'm snacking on vegan granola bars. I'm eating lentil burgers, like rices and potatoes, and I am so tired. Like, it's like every time I eat, it's like the itis during Thanksgiving. So I don't know, I'm just feeling like I'm really stupid. Like, for real, like I know what I'm doing, and I feel so silly because even today someone gave me a tour of the island, or a certain part of the island, and I went out and I bought certain vegetables. Look, why did I buy this? Look, I'm not talking about my fruits here. These are good. This is all good. But I'm like, why did I buy roots? Why did I buy things, these heavy starches that I would have to cook? These are yautias. What is this? This is yame. This is freaking malongo. Malange. I can't remember the name. The thing is that these are things that need to be chopped and boiled. Unless someone has a raw recipe for something that's that's like a potato. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And I mean, it didn't cost a whole lot, but I'm like, I could have spent this money on greens. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I bought plantains. Plantains can be eaten raw. Yellow plantains, I know these can be eaten raw if I slice them thinly, and let them sit in some milk, and I have almond milk, and I'm like, what was I thinking? And I don't know. I just feel really foolish. So now it's just kind of like, today, do I want to go back to the grocery store? And I mean, of course, I'm going to have to go back. So I'm thinking, as tiring as this day was, maybe it's not over. And I'm tired because I was eating more cooked food. And then the reason I was so inspired to watch, to make this was because I was on YouTube as usual looking at vegan videos, and I'm always looking at raw food testimonial videos. For the last 3 years I've been doing that. And I come across this woman, her name is NubiaI, and she was talking about, her eating raw foods, and it was awesome to hear that from a black woman. And maybe it's because like she comes out with so much peace and love, and it just kind of, I don't know, it even struck a stronger chord with me. And it's kind of like, if I know there's better for me, why would I settle for this? So basically, I'm just saying that I'm making a serious change. I don't know what I'm going to do with these roots, but I'm not eating them. And also, there's this quote that one of my Facebook friends put on their wall that, sometimes when I come up with good quotes, I write them down and I stick them in my mirror. That way, when I wake up in the morning, every time I look in the mirror and I see myself, I can't help but see something poignant. And this guy, he said, "You are the way you are because that is the way you want to be. If you really wanted to be any different, you would be in the process of changing right now." And he said this on the 23rd of April. And it's so true. I mean, all the time I'm telling people that I love, like, hey, if you really wanted to be healthy, like, you would stop eating all these fried foods. Like, if you really wanted to be healthy, you need to eat more fruits and vegetables. If you really wanted to be in a better relationship, you would dump your asshole of a boyfriend. And it's kind of like, for me, I'm being hypocritical because I'm not following my own advice. So yeah, this is just me speaking as much to myself as to anyone else that will see this video, that I'm making a commitment to my health and to my spirit, because I don't like feeling this way. I really don't. And going vegetarian is not an option now, for a lot of reasons. Yeah.